how to use them every single day. Yeah, every single day you use the stuff, so you can save some money by eating at home, preparing the stuff at home, and then you can take them out with you. Oh my gosh. We have tips galore, we have recipes, and we have product demonstrations. Wow, yes. All right, so the first thing is coffee, cold brew coffee, y'all. It is yummy in my tummy, and we are doing a basic coffee today. And I have my cold brew pitcher that we made our coffee earlier this week. And here it is. This is the cold brew coffee pitcher. It has a beautiful filter that you can put your coffee grinds in there, or coffee, coffee things in there, and then just let it sit. Put cold water on top of it, and I'm telling you, you will never go back to hot coffee. Well, yes, you will in the morning, you will, but in the afternoon, the cold brew. And then when you get it cold brew with some leftover cubes, put your coffee in your ice cubes, and you have iced coffee, so it's not going to be watered down. Whoa, is that a best tip of the day, right? So anyway, we're going to pour some nice coffee right over our ice cubes there. Whoa, yeah. All right, I'm going to taste it without without any creamer in here. Hello, Missy Mouse, how you doing? So I'm going to taste it without. Do you have one of these, Missy Mouse? I forgot if you have one of these. This is so good. I'm going to taste this. Let me just relax for a minute. This is so good, y'all. Get me some energy. All right, I'm going to get a little coffee creamer that I got at the gas station about a month ago, and I'm going to add a little creamer in here. Guess what flavor creamer I'm going to add in here? I only have one creamer. Okay, it's one creamer. What creamer am I going to put in here? But first, let me drink some plain. I haven't been up easy. Okay. Hey, Aiden, how are you doing? Oh, man, this is so good. It's so nice and chill and relaxing. No, not vanilla. It was great seeing you yesterday. Oh my gosh, I had the best time. I want to thank Kim, Cracking the Sidewalk, for calling me. I had just gotten out for my walk. Like, I was only maybe 1,000 steps into my walk, and I get a phone call, and it's Kim. She's like, "Hey, I'm driving in Georgia." I'm like, "Well, wait a minute, where are you in Georgia?" I said, "What mile marker?" Okay. And she goes, "I'm at mile marker 15." I said, "Oh man, you just passed my exit." I said, "Turn around." So she had to go all the way up to exit 21. Okay. She turned around and came down to exit 7 here on 95. So if you are coming to Florida and you're on I-95, there's no reason for you not to stop and say hello to me. Okay. We can meet for coffee. She goes, "Let's go meet for coffee." I said, "Yeah, no, you come to my house." So she actually came to my house, y'all. Okay. And she gets out of the car. This is so funny. She gets out of the car and she's like, "Ah," and we're like long lost friends. Like, it was surreal. That's all I can say. It was so surreal. The Stringers Club. No, not really. But anyway, we had the best time together. It was like long lost friends that we haven't seen in forever, but we never met in person before. We've talked on the phone, and we go and see others' broadcasts and stuff. But she got out. She goes, "Why don't you come to Savannah for the day with me?" And I was like, "Now I already dressed for the day. I look like my little uh, uh, prep school person. I had my khaki little score on my navy little top on, and y'all saw me do my little exercise in the morning and stuff like that. I forgot what I broadcasted yesterday morning, and so she goes, "Come to Savannah." I'm like, "Okay, let's go." So we went in the house, and she got a drink, and I got freshened up and got my stuff together, and we left. We just left. We said, "My mom." I said, "Hello." My mom. We said. She goes, "Yeah, go." So she goes, "We're on our way up there," and she goes, "Well, where else would you like to go?" And I said, "Well, we can always go to the little island, Jekyll Island, which is an exclusive little thing. It costs you $8 to get on that island." Hello, Captain Rehab. How's that, PHL? So it costs you $8 to get on the island, but it has the most beautiful Victorian hotel there. And then we drove around the whole island. All right. And we stopped and had lunch. By this time it was like 11ish. And we stopped and we had just nachos. We shared the nachos between us. Okay. And then we got it back in the car and we were driving again. I said, "Let's go up to Sea Island." Let me see. Was Jekyll Island? Yeah. Jekyll Island is where we did the we stopped. That's why before we even had lunch, we stopped at the Driftwood beach. Okay. And it was so surreal. Now I went back and I watched the video on the Driftwood beach, And the first one was where this tree is up, but the water, I didn't even know the water was reflecting the tree. It looks so beautiful. Okay. Driftwood, yeah, driftwood. And it was unbelievable. And all the little like crabs and all the little critters that were on those trees, it was a little scary. So anyway, so she's like, climb up on the tree. I'm like, okay. So I'm up there and I'm like broadcasting up there. I'm like, I got down the tree really nice. Okay. I gracefully got off that. They probably do. And they take a lot of bridal pictures there and senior pictures for high school and stuff. So that is like the photographer section of everything. I never knew where it was, but every time I went on the island, the only time I would go on Jekyll Island was one, I was applying for the job at that hotel. I came in second, but things happened that I didn't need to be a catering manager at that time in my life. And then the other three times I was on there was to go watch Bryce play golf on that island. Okay, so we had to get on there to go to the golf course and try, go on that one. So that's pretty much the only time I've been to the island over there. And so yesterday was really casual, and there's like cars parked. So we found this beach, and she goes, "Oh, we got to stop." Because she stops at every brown sign, okay? Every historic sign, she stops. So I'm like, okay, no problem, I can do that. So we stopped, and these two guys, we said, "Do you want to take a picture?" Now, so we walked to the beach, and we're like, "Oh my gosh, what island?" It is Jekyll Island, like Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde, Jekyll Island, and it is the second barrier island going north. Okay, so you have Cumberland Island, which you can only get to by boat, and it costs you about $25 round trip to go to Cumberland Island per day, about that amount. The second island is Jekyll Island, and it costs you $8 to get on that island. It keeps the riffraff off. Okay, this gets even better. And then we went there. We spent a long time on the driftwood, and then we went over and had lunch around 11:30. And then we still had a lot of time. I said, well, let's go up to Sea Island. We'll go across where I showed you the lighthouse. And we went over there, and we got out of the car. And she loves seashells. Oh my God, we were in the seashell shop, and the guy was a hoot. The guy moved to St. Simon's Island, and he moved there in like 1964, and then he got his business in 1970. No, he graduated college in 1974. We're like, the guy was like an encyclopedia of his life. Like, he knew exactly. And so we had a really good time conversing with him. And then we went off and we went on the pier, and we saw where the ship sank, and all the cars are inside, like thousands of cars in there. Hey, hello, how you doing, JFJ? So we went over there, and she took us a lot of pictures, and then we started to walk on the beach because the tide was low, and she goes, "I want to find some shells." So we're picking up these shells, and the shells were beautiful. One shell was like as big as my hand. It was one of those big like conch type shells, and we're picking them up, and then all of a sudden I go like this. I was like, "Oh, there's hermit crabs inside these shells." All these shells had life inside of them. So we picked up about 10 shells, and we put them in a little circle there. And we walked, I don't know, an hour one way on the beach, and then an hour one way back. It was a long time. So yeah, and there was like tiny ones, and there was a big one, and it's this creepy thing coming out. I mean, it looked like it had 1,000 legs, And so that was really creepy. So anyway, they all stayed at the beach. Okay. So anyway, so then we went around. We went around the lighthouse. It was too expensive to go inside. We were going to pay $12 to walk up, five flights of stairs to look out. And so it was a nice little gift shop. And then we went back, and then we went over to. We were driving over to Sea Island. Okay. I forgot Sea Island, and Bryce had called me on this part of the journey, and he was talking to me. I said, "Well, have you been on Sea?" He goes, "No, you can't get over there," or something. He says, "No, but there's really expensive houses there." So we know Sea Island, but we got kicked out for Sea Island because you have to have a sticker and you have to have a house there. So anyway, no Sea Island, because that is totally exclusive. You can't get on. You can't even pay to get in there. And the guy was like, "You got to turn around." I was like, "Oh my gosh!" So we turned around and we left, and we went to Winn-Dixie. Cooper loved her. Cooper came in. He was like, she liked him too. She's not a big dog person, but she said, "This is the nicest dog, big dog." Hey, there we go, Karen Sue. You are great. I know. So anyway, when she got out of the car, Karen Sue, okay? So when she got out of the car, she goes, so, I've been on a weight loss journey, right? And I've lost like almost 50 pounds. It's always at, right in there, about 50 pounds. And she goes, you are smaller in person than you appear on screen. So I was like, oh, that's really cool. That's really nice. I'm like, okay. So I'm smaller in person than what I appear on screen. I also had, now this is another thing. I know they're there. So anyway, there's this other guy. I was out walking the night before, and I tell her, I said, "Oh my God, this is really funny." But my neighbor down the street here, he's moving, and his wife had already left to go to the, I don't know, family's house or whatever, and he's there by himself. And he comes over and he goes, "I got to tell you something." I said, after you left, my wife and I were talking, and he goes, "If I wasn't married, I would definitely date you as a cougar." Like, I go, "You're fine." I say, "You know what? I still have 3 pounds left to go, y'all." And he goes, "What? Where? You left 3 pounds?" So he goes, "We see you walking back and forth." And I'm like, "Yeah, I keep on walking." So anyway, I got a nice compliment that this guy who's in his 30s would date me. I'm like, "Jeez Louise, y'all." Heavenly do. And hello, Heavenly do. I'm going to touch this for you, Karen. Karen Duty, you're just the cat's meow yourself, right? So anyway, we went up to Saint Simon's and the Sea Island, got kicked out of there. We went to this beautiful. We stopped at a beautiful church that was rebuilt, and it was like, I don't know, a couple hundred years old. And then the cemeteries, went in cemeteries. Where else we go? We just stopped and had a great time. We stopped at Winn-Dixie. Her mother-in-law wants Lily White. Was it Lily White flour, and then she wanted grits. So she got like two types of grits, like yellow grits, white grits, and I think she got 4 packs of grits. And then because she had some grits with the creamy butter, and yeah, it's like, oh my gosh, that's gonna stick to your ribs, girl. So anyway. So anyway, she got the grits and she got the flour for her mother-in-law, and so we went down to Kingsland, Georgia. We came back to my area. It was still too early. It was like 5:30 or so. So we called up and we ordered a pizza from the local pizza joint. And we got inside, sat down. They brought our pizza. It was really quite. And she kept on looking at all the Italian food. And I didn't understand why she was looking at the Italian food until later. But anyway, so we got done with that. We had leftover pizza and stuff like that. So we went down to St. Mary's, and that's where I went on Amy's broadcast. All right, and we're down at the docks at St. Mary's, and we just finished a beautiful. It was a nice little sunset there. We got in the car. We saw another little sunset because it was further in the distance and stuff. And so we had a great time. We came home and we just chatted until like midnight last night. Yeah, Amy is the best. We're gonna go see. She was gonna see Amy, but Amy didn't respond to her messages. So anyway, we stayed up to midnight, and then we got up, I don't know, around 7 o'clock, and then she left about 8:15, and I left right after that to go to Weight Watchers. I attended my first Weight Watchers since March 10th of 2020. And I went inside and they were like, "Oh my gosh, girl, you're looking good." And so I am at Lifetime. We did increase my weight so that I don't have to worry about it and pay Weight Watchers for more months. As long as I maintain and don't go over 146, I am at Lifetime right now. So that is really good. That's because that guy just doesn't know what else to do with his life. So anyway, and don't respond or anything like that. So, and they don't see it. Nobody sees those comments unless I read them out loud. So anyway, it was the best day this year so far. It was just perfect. I know I responded to you. Yeah. So, wow. Are you? Yes. I think my previous comment got lost as Heavenly Do. Oh, I'll go back. I don't want to, because one comment keeps popping, one person keeps popping up. All right. So let's see. I know. Alexis, I missed your weigh-in Tuesday. Oops, because I got my second fight. Well, that's great for you. I'm glad you made your choice there. I didn't do a weigh-in Tuesday because we're changing it to Thursday, and I wanted to go in and see how accurate my scale is towards the Weight Watcher scale. Okay, because sometimes your scale's off at home, and mine was spot on. However, when I weigh myself at home, I don't have my shoes on. When I went to Weight Watchers today, most of the times we just take off our shoes and go in our socks, because I wore socks today. And it was 0.6 off, which is the weight of my shoes. So that's where that came in. I was 145 here at home, and I was 145.6 at the on the scale on Weight Watchers. All right, so yeah, and then after Weight Watchers, I forgot my water bottle. I had to go back. It was at the little local hotel, and I went to the post office, talked to the post guy, and then went and got 2 5-gallon drums of water. Went to Publix. I picked up some vegetables and some stuff to make desserts with, and then I went to a local person's house and dropped off a catalog for her and some enrichable protein powder for her. The Sea Island is one of the bucket lists. Oh, the Sea Island, you can't get on there. I can't get on there. You have to go down to Jekyll Island. Go 2 islands south. One of my favorite movies, Daughters of the Dust, was filmed there. On Sea Island or on Jekyll Island? Because they're all right, but it takes you a while to get to each one, okay? Just a little while. The video you done on your porch, it really shows how much weight you lost, says Stephen. See, I see it, a little bit. I cannot broadcast in the back of my house because it was awful. That was the worst video I had in a long time. The signal was so bad back there. So no, I can't sit back there. I have to get a chair out and do it out front. I may just delete that one and redo that one over again to do the squat, because that's a really fun one. Trying to squat instead of sitting down in your chair, do like 10 squats and then sit. Okay. Every time you're going to get up and then go down and say, oh, Alexa says do 10 squats and then sit. Believe me, you're going to feel it the next day. Hello, Monica. How you doing? Good afternoon, Mary. How are you doing? Yep, we are. Big Troll, congratulations on being a lifetime. Thank you. And so I already was lifetime, but I was lifetime under my married name. And so I need to call Weight Watchers and get that straightened out. Okay. Because once you become lifetime, as long as you reach that goal weight, you no longer have to pay. Okay. If you are new with Weight Watchers and you get to your goal, you need to maintain your goal for 6 weeks and then you become lifetime. So if you already had that goal beforehand, you just have to get to that goal, and then it's going to be free. It's a story of the Agulab tribe. Oh, they covered a large plain from Savannah to the coast of Georgia. I think it's beautiful. Yes, and they had a lot of Indian thing. We went to another fort. We went to Fort Frederica, and we walked around the entire area there. It was really pleasant, and they had like different what kind of houses were there and who would have been living in that type of house. It was just like the footprint of the house, like the stone foundation was still left, but that was about it. But it was really cool. No, we can't unless I go to Facebook. Thank you for protecting Alexis. Thanks. Yeah. So anyway, somebody's blocking it. I have like about 30 moderators on here that can block the comments here on Haps. All right. So we have our cold brew coffee, which is delightful. I'm telling you, y'all gonna need this for the summer, y'all. Okay. All right, so what flavor am I going to put in here? I'm going to put a little flavor in here. I'm going to put this back. First of all, I think I need to make some more, y'all, because I got this much left, and I need some more ice cubes, okay? Need to make some more ice cubes. I'm not sure if this is going to... I'm going to see if I need to make any more, y'all, because this is like... I am pouring it off the counter. Like, can you put it inside? Let's see how much it's going to take. So if you want your coffee to last, just put some in the ice cubes and make it really good. All right, there we go. All right, I think I might have enough for a short one tomorrow. Okay, so I'm gonna put this in the freezer. We have our coffee right in here. Okay, see that? We have the coffee just in the ice cube trays. Put it in there to get frozen, and then I'll put that back. And I have one more, and we can make some more tomorrow. Ooh. There we go. Put that in there. Let me get the thing and put it over here. All right. So I have some other news for you besides Kim, aka Cracking the Sidewalk. I said I had the best day ever. Best day ever. It was like a day off from Pampered Chef. Like I was on my phone a little bit. I just answered the little things. I did check, on Haps here a few times, but it was just a great day. It was just overall one of the best days. No, not hazelnut. I don't like hazelnut V. This is going to be Irish cream, y'all. We're going to be a little Irish today. Remember when I was trying to talk some Irish with Aiden? Yes, remember Aiden? He had a little Irish thing going on St. Patrick's Day, and I had to talk like an Irish person. Yes. So anyway, we're gonna put this in. It's probably 2 points right here. It's 2 points just for this, y'all. And I'm just gonna have a salad tonight for dinner because I already had one piece of pizza that was left over. So put that right in. One little container of that. And we need a little straw. Do I have a straw in here? Yes, I do. And mix this thing up. And now we have some Irish coffee. Irish coffee, y'all. Take care, Heavenly Dew. I hope you get broadcast of the week. Oh, thank you. I saw that. Thank you so much. I mean, I'm not looking forward. Like, I'm not like, it was just so beautiful. I had to show it, y'all. I wasn't even sure if we're going to get a signal there. That's the thing, because you know how Georgia is, and my signals when I'm not in my house. Even Kim, she was like, "You don't get any Wi-Fi here?" I said, "No, not our signal from your." I said, "No, you get nothing here. If I go live on my phone outside, you get nothing." Okay, this is so good. Oh, this is addicting, y'all. I still got to make that mocha mint one again. I'm sucking it down. All right. Yummy in my tummy. All right, so if you want this, it's $60, but it's well worth its weight in gold because you know what? Every ice drink that you get at Starbucks is $5. So hey, a couple of these in 1 week or 2 weeks, you're gonna have it all paid for. I wish I could. I really tell you what that means to me one day, but you can call me Heavenly Dew. You know who I am. You know where I am. You can find my number and everything. All right, let's put that back. All right. So before we go any further, all right. I have a couple parties going on. If you want to order on any of the host parties are going on. Now I do have one that's starting right today, and I got one order today from Julie. Thank you, Julie, for the order on the mystery show. Yes, we have a mystery show going on, and it's starting now. You can order on the mystery show. However, it's not going to end until June, until next week. Okay, why? Because June is double free rewards. Okay, double free dollar rewards with Pampered Chef. So if you have $1,000 party, instead of $215, you get $430 free. This is the type of party that we had last June, okay, where the winner, get this, the winner won. I'm not kidding you. All your little like $50 orders, they all add up, all right? And the winner last year won, which is Betty over in Texas. She won $2,580 worth of Pampered Chef. Yeah, did you hear me? Did you hear that? Sit down, y'all. $2,500 worth of Pampered Chef. She got the quick cooker. She got the knife set. She got stainless steel pots and pans. I mean, I tell you, the girl had a laundry list of everything, and it was so much fun to go shopping with $2,500 free. Whatever you want in the book, there was nothing off limits as long as it was available. Okay, so if you want to order anything, even if you want to order a sauce or a spice and to try out, okay. For every $25, including shipping and tax, you get one ticket to win the host rewards. Okay, yeah, got them. There you go. Time to move. So let's go over to the other computer, and I can get rid of that. Okay, so let's sit over here. I'm gonna see. Let me see. Yeah. Oh, I have to tell you how to take pictures. Also, that's another one. I was telling Kim how to take pictures the other day. Let's see how we're doing here. Where are my pages? All right, there. Oh my gosh, I tell you what. Let's see. Can I go in here? Let's see. How can I never find stuff on my own page, y'all? Notifications. You're scheduled. Posted. Oh my gosh, where is this one at? Add it to your live. Alexis is now live. Let's go for live here. All right. And now where do I see comments on here? All right, there. And hold on. He's blocked. See, it just takes out time, but that's just time that I don't have. I should give somebody my, like, whose picture do they have on there? I don't know whose picture they have on there. It's not ham though. Anyway, so anyway, that's all done. Yep. Oh, he's on another one. Karen Duty. There you go. Let's see. Good grief. I tell you what. Go back. Go back. Go back. There we go. Mm-hmm. Oh my God. I guess it takes a while. Yeah. I tell you what. Can we go any more? Here we go. Nope. Do this. Yeah, Winky Wonky Donkey. He does. He does have that many accounts. Now I'm clicking them too many. See, it makes it easy for them to do stuff. And I'm like, wow, 44 comments here. Hide. No, we don't want to hide. I think. Show comments. How come? Oh my God, really? Unbelievable. Let's go here then. Let's see. Well, we'll figure it out. And unfollow, copy, delete, report a video. I blocked one the other day, used the same image but a different name. Yeah, too bad. Habs can't do something about it. He has more than 50. He has more than 50. Okay. It's she. All right. It's a girl. Because the other day, Amy said the person had no balls, and if it was a guy, he would have made a comment, but girl doesn't really comment on that. So anyway, all right. So anyway, no big deal. We're gonna get that one out. That's even more. Yeah, it is sad. They have nothing else to do. They're unemployed, okay, uneducated, and have nothing else to do but come into other people's broadcasts and get attention. All right. So anyway, we have the mystery show going on. All right, and anybody in the United States can order. It looks really dark in here. Wow. And let's see. So some of the stuff that you may want to order on the mystery show is like the coffee craft. Okay. Another one is these insulated serving bowls right here that you can put hot food in here, and it keeps it hot for like 2 hours. So you don't have to keep your stove on. You just keep it in here. It's a stainless steel on the inside. You put this in here, and the insulated walls keep this warm for 2 hours, y'all. You can put pancakes in here. You can put your eggs in here, grits in here, and just keep them warm for 2 hours while your family gets themselves together up on the weekends, right? So some of the other stuff. So that's warm, and you can also use it for cold, like potato salad and all the other salads that you put out there during the summer. But also we have the cool and serves, and the cool and serves are. You freeze these little white part right here, and it keeps everything nice and cold for like I think it's 2 to 5 hours, depending upon how hot it is outside. And these things come in 2 sizes also. This is a small one that you can do like make yourself a whole vegetable tray for the week, so that you're not snacking on bad stuff because you want to fit in those bathing suits on the weekends, right? And then you have the large one for all the fam. Now, when you're not using this for cool and serve, you can actually put in here. Cupcakes, like 12 cupcakes fit in here. All right. And you can use it has a carrier for cupcakes, cakes, muffins, you name it. You said there's different uses for it. And then finally, we have these. These are also nice little bowls that you can put in your prepared salads in this one, too. And it comes in 2 sizes, 1 quart and 2.5 quarts. Okay. The problem from Pablo was a lot of trolls came from Twitter live. No, that one's not even Twitter. That was that person's coming from Facebook. All right. All right. So we had the large one, okay, for the mammoth, for the large families out there, okay? And then for the little tiny families like myself and my mom, we can put them in the small one here. If you have coleslaw, this is a great one for coleslaw because who makes this much more than, well, my mom made that much coleslaw for Christmas. She used to make that much coleslaw for Christmas, but coleslaw. All right. So one thing when you make different types of salads during the summer, this is a tip of the day for y'all. If you use mayonnaise, it has to be refrigerated, okay? Don't let it out there more than an hour if it has mayonnaise in it. If it's a vinegar-based one that has no mayonnaise in it, you're a little bit safer, okay? And you won't get botulism because you left it out there too long. And if you're a church-going person, because me and my church, I used to do this, like after church, they would have a church function and we'd have to break bread together and all the other stuff like that. I never ate at church functions, y'all. No, unless it was like fried chicken or something, or like something that I knew that was stored correctly. Because usually when I went to church, this is when I was in Atlanta, we had Sunday school before church, okay, which was like maybe 10 o'clock. The service was at 11 o'clock. We got done at 12:30. We ate at 1 o'clock. So that was 3 hours, okay. And if the thing wasn't refrigerated, like at a good temperature, like your refrigerator is, you're eating something that's 3 hours old, and then you're sitting there and praying around and talking, and then 2 to 1:30, then you're starting to eat it, and then you go back for leftovers. You're at 4 hours, y'all. Throw that darn stuff away. Do not do that. Make sure it's at the correct temperature if you're taking it to any picnics or church functions. I'm telling you what, because Alexis won't eat any of your stuff. I'm just saying. They prefer perfect for a barbecue. And yes, a barbecue. It's even, these things are just great in your house for everyday use, rather than keeping your stove on and stuff hot for when the kids come back in, or, hey, I want to make it, but I want to go do something else. I'm like, man, I have a few more minutes. Just put it in one of these containers. Keep it cold. It looks pretty in there. Man, this is good, y'all. I'm having a good day today, y'all. And I did not get any steps in. So yesterday, we're at 32 minutes right now. So yesterday, I got like 1,000 steps in before Kim came, and then we walked everywhere yesterday. We got 19,000 steps in yesterday. 19,000 steps. That's the most steps I've ever done in any one particular day. And at the end of the day, I was like still going to town. She goes, Alexis, slow down. You walk so fast. This is at 5:30 or 6 o'clock or 7 o'clock last night when we were down in St. Mary. She goes, you walk fast. I said, we've been walking all day. You're still going. I'm like, yeah, I gotta go. I got the little Energizer bunny here, Plus, we also went to a Starbucks, y'all. I did not broadcast off the Starbucks because my battery was almost dead and we're trying to charge it. But we went to Starbucks and we got 2 drinks there. She showed me how to get a good drink for less amount. I'm like, oh, that's a good way of doing that. I'm like, maybe I'll be able to do that. Okay, a different drink. Crema. Where's the cremas? Where's the creams? The creams for this. We just put one cream in here. We just put one Irish cream in here. It was a leftover from when I got coffee from my mom at the Circle K down the street. I figured out that my mom likes really strong coffee. Strong coffee. I'm a medium roast person. She's a dark roast person. All right. And she likes one little creamer. So I brought the cream back the one day. And so when Kim was here, she had the one cream and I'm finishing up this other cream. But when we were at the restaurant last night for pizza, y'all, this is a frugal Alexis. So anyway, she goes, oh, look, because I was talking about Splenda. I said I sometimes use Splenda, but very rarely, and I don't want to buy a whole lot of Splenda. So sometimes when I'm at a restaurant, I'll take a few Splenda, y'all, okay? So I took the 3 Splenda, and Kim used 2 of them. So she goes, I'm so glad you picked these up yesterday. I was washing my dishes. Okay. You can also make potato salad, mustard, instead of mayonnaise, says JFJ. Keeps well in the heat. See, even if you put the mustard in there, I think you still need mayonnaise with potato salad, unless it's like what is it? German potato salad doesn't have mayonnaise. I forget which one doesn't have mayonnaise, and there's a potato salad that doesn't have it. I'm like, y'all, the potato salad needs a little mayo, y'all. Okay, even Alexis on her diet, you can still have mayonnaise. You just can't have plop, 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 plop of mayonnaise. All right. So anyway, I wanted to come in and tell you that the mystery show is going on. All right. Place your orders now. Don't wait until oh, I'm gonna, wait, broke the wagon. I do have a big goal this month. Okay. And I might be able to meet it, but I need your orders now. Okay. Even though we're gonna pick the winner in June, because it's the June host rewards we're going for. Order it now, because every time when it gets to $1,000, y'all, and it's Friday's tomorrow, so it's payday tomorrow. And before you go on vacation, place a little order in there, whether it's for a sauce or a pan that you want, or one of these great tools that you can use for picnics and beach outings, and even in your house on your table. Place an order. I mean, that's why I come in here and I teach you everything. But for me to come in and I'm like, hey, like everybody's like, well, the next person's going to order. Now, don't wait for the next person. You try this. You try a Pampered Chef. Pampered Chef has been around for 40 years, and they have some great cooking tools, awesome cooking tools, utensils. There's baking tools. There's even pantry stuff. You can even do the taste buds with 3 seasonings that come to your house. You get a surprise every month with 3 different seasonings and recipes to make at your house. And oh, by the way, Kim liked one of the new seasonings coming out. She liked the North Carolina barbecue that's coming out. So anyway, so that was that. What is Pie in the Face challenge hanging behind you? All right, so Pie in the Face one is I need 4 people to book a show. All right, and when I get 4 people, I already got Giovanna. All right, there's one other person. I need 2 more people to book a party. Okay, and when they book a party, when I get 4 bookings, this month, I will get a pie in the face. Who wants to help me? Okay. Who wants to help Alexis get a pie in the face? Now, I'm going to have to do it outside the door because I'm not putting it all over my floor here. I'll be cleaning up for days. So anyway, when I get 2 more bookings, I get a pie in the face, but we only have a few days left to get those bookings in. All right. Don't be saying, oh, I have a party. It's like, no, I already have some that are already going on, but we need 2 more parties there. All right. Let's see. So that's what the pie in the face is. It's that. And then we have the little Periscope little hearts. So tap hearts, okay? Even if you're on Facebook, all right, or YouTube, or I forget where else, you can do a heart or give a reaction as a thumbs up. Even on Haps, if you're watching on the computer, you have the option of doing the thumbs up, but go better yet, give a heart, okay? And let's see. So, and also, if you can't sponsor, if you don't want to buy Pampered Chef, you can actually sponsor. You can sponsor my channel here, okay? It helps me with my food cost, all right? It helps just motivate me. And when you come on live, you get the blue little thing saying, hey, AlexisC sponsors here, okay? Or you can give an award, a high five award, a yummy award, a hug award, like, oh my gosh, or even a squirrel award. I'm like, oh my gosh, that's a lot. So anyway, you can do that, all right? That's how you can help support my broadcast. Another way you can help support my broadcast, if you go into my Facebook business page, you can share out. You can share out to your profile and saying, hey, this girl's having a challenge and she has a really high goal. Can we help her get 1 order in? Because your friends, you may know a friend that may like Pampered Chef. They're like, hey, I'm looking for a Pampered Chef lady. Hey, I got a Pampered Chef lady for you, right? I can never find your sponsor on your profile. I can never find my sponsor. I don't know. Switch it on your profile. What do you mean? What do you mean? Okay, I don't know what you mean, Aiden. You want to come up? You want to come up and tell me? Can I invite you? Invite user. There we go. All right. So yeah, you can come up. JFJ, you want to come up? We got a few minutes. Then I got to go. I got 2 parties ending right now, or they're ending on Facebook, but they still need a couple more orders in there. I'm starting the mystery show because I don't have any other parties starting until next week. So the mystery show is it. All right. The first 3 people that order $50 or more, I will send you a gift. I will send you a gift. It has to be $50 or more. $50 or more in guest sales, not with the tax, okay? Not with tax and shipping. $50 more, I'll send you a gift, all right? So, and that's not GIF, it's GIFT, all right? Can't come up at the moment, but check in your settings. Check my settings. I hope it will be the custard pie. No custard pie, no. Oh my God. My mom would have a hissy fit. Let's see. I can never find your sponsor on your profile. I thought it was the first thing on there. Hey, Rand, how are you doing? Oh my gosh, this is. Oh, I hope I didn't break my glass. All right. Almost finished with my coffee. Then I got to go for a walk, okay? And then I have to call. I have phone calls. Oh, it's already 4:30, y'all. I need to make a little salad for myself. And my mom, she's going to have leftover pizza, okay? Hey, Brenda, how are you doing, girl? So we are having the mystery show going on now, all right? All orders of $25, you'll get one ticket to win the host rewards. That's my mom's phone. I don't think I have to answer it. Call from wireless caller. Oh, okay. I'll try and I'll figure it out. He can't come up either. Wireless caller. Who's the wireless caller? Let's answer it. Call from wireless caller. Hello? Mom, what did you order? Oh, okay. Okay. No, Alexis. That's right. Oh, okay. Yeah, I did. All right. I was like, somebody's asking for your card. I'm like, oh, wait a minute. Don't be scamming my mom, okay? Okay. All right. I'll let you go. Oh my gosh. Hey, Chris. Anyway, my mom's 81, okay? And that's a guy calling saying, hey, your credit card was declined. We need another credit card. And I didn't quite get the name of it. So it was for insurance or something like that. And so she had talked to him yesterday. So she knows who he was. So I was like, well, you asked my mother for a credit card, right? So no extended warranty. You've been involved in an accident without. I have to go back and watch. You're like, I was trying to listen. Spammer, hang up. No, it wasn't a spammer. Oh my gosh, that's funny. Hey, thank you for the high five award, Chris. How you doing out in California? How's that? How are the hills in San Francisco? Remember the hills of San Francisco? It was the there was a Chris. What is the name of the TV show? The Streets of San Francisco. There you go. With the guy that married the pretty girl. Oh my gosh, the Streets of San Francisco. Remember that one? That was a long time ago, y'all. That was like in the 1970s. 1970. I remember the guy with the big nose, and then the guy excited to get my coffee. Ah, yes, it's shipped. It's shipped. Yay! Michael Douglas. There you go, Diane. Thank you. Y'all, I'll think of something, and I told this to Kim yesterday. I said I'll be thinking of something. I can't remember the name, and y'all come up with it. Y'all, you're like really good, like my second part of my brain here. It's like, what's the name of the Michael Douglas? And then the guy with the big nose, and it was a really good detective show, right? And I don't mind. I don't mind that I can't remember all these names and stuff. I'm okay with that. I'm all right with that. It's just part of age. Oh my God, this is so good, y'all. All right. So if you can help out, all right, I have a big goal by the end of the month, which is Monday. So we have Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. We have 5 days to get this goal done, okay? I'm not sure if I can reach it, but I will tell you tomorrow how close I am. I have to talk to one of my hosts and get her order. I'm like, this can't be right. So anyway. If you know somebody that wants to host a party for next week, okay, you can do a messenger party. It's 15 minutes. It'll take you probably, a few minutes to invite people saying, hey, do you want to come to this 15-minute messenger party? Yes or no? And when they say yes, you put them in the yes pile. And then you say, thank you for being honest and you can't make it, but here's the link if you want to order any Pampered Chef. That's what you do. So you get your list of 40 people. You send out your invites. You say yes, no. You put all those yeses into a messenger group. And we have a 15-minute party. based on the day and time that you want. And a really good time, I'm doing them on Thursdays, because, and you can do them on Tuesdays. You can do them Tuesday nights or Thursday nights are really good, between 8 o'clock and 9 o'clock, or 7:30 and 9. All right, depending upon where in the United States you are, okay? 8 to 9, 8 to 9, just 8 to 9, okay? And it's only 15 minutes, all right? And then you can get a whole bunch of Pampered Chef. Now remember that in June, the host rewards, the dollar amounts are doubled in June when you get to $650. Okay, when you get to $650, then that's when the numbers double. So if you had $1,000 show, which is about 20 orders, you get 5 outside orders and then 10 orders in the party, and then you get to $1,000, and then instead of $215 of free Pampered Chef, you get $430. Are you only doing the 15-minute party? No, we can do any kind of party you want. I'm doing. There's several different parties, Carol. Several. Carol, where have you been? Carol, you missed the scope yesterday where I put too much mint. I put the Dosera mint in my coffee, and I put too much in there. Definitely just doing the tip. So the 15-minute party is probably gonna be more like 20 minutes because you know me, I talk too long, and or the Facebook party. Okay. I know you want the June rewards. Okay, there you go, Carol. Oh, I don't have a pen. Here we do. Here, Carol. Ouch. Oh no, no, it was way too much. I only had like a serving for 1.5, and I think you only need to put the Q-tip in there, okay, and then swirl it around because it was wet. I thought I was having toothpaste in my mouth. I had fresh breath. I could have kissed everybody under the sun yesterday with that much oil in there. Super mint, yeah, it was. So next time I'm just dipping it. Let me see. I have it here, I think. Yeah, here's the peppermint one. So with that little thing, the dropper, I saw 2 drops go in. I knew it was going to be way too much, but we just need to get the little toothpick. I don't even know if that toothpick will not fit down there, but we can probably get this thing, the cake tester and releaser, one of my favorite little tools, okay, and put that in there. Okay, yeah, we can do that just like that. See, because look, it has that much oil. And that would be, I think that would be more than enough. Yeah, I do. I love peppermint patties, y'all. All right. So this peppermint oil, I think Carol still sells it, right? So, and because that little hole there, Carol, is really, really tiny. And I don't think I'll get a toothpick since we have the toothpick. Okay. These toothpicks are from Japan, from like, I don't know, I was there 12 years ago, maybe 20 years ago. Man, more like 20 years ago. And it has these little things on here. So it's the same size toothpick, but to go in here, yeah, it's not going to go in. The toothpick won't go in, Carol. It don't go in. It don't go in. So that won't work. But this thing definitely will. I don't have anything to put that. I don't have any more coffee. Otherwise, I'll be up all night. I feel like it's a Friday, y'all. I feel like definitely it's a Friday. Whew, it's only Thursday. All right. So, Carol, let me know what type of party, if you want a Facebook party, okay, or if you want the messenger party, okay. Are you? I gotta go back. Y'all are talking a lot. Hey, Mister, what's going on? Says Jay. Hey, Jay, how you doing? No drops, just a tad of that thing. Great idea. Yep. Aiden, are you talking about the after dinner mints covered with chocolate? Oh, what are those called? Creme de mints. Creme de mints. We need to make creme de mint ice cream, y'all. Creme de mint ice cream. I just need a couple of mints. Where can I get mints? The dollar store. The dollar stores have those mints for $1. I thought that would be a mint umbrella for a drink. I booked tomorrow. Wait a minute, Brenda. I took tomorrow off. Off from what? Off from work? School's off. School's out. No, you can send the toothpick down. You can sand. I'm not sanding no toothpick, Larry. I'll be here forever. I got this thing. I can reuse this one. This one has to go to the garbage. Although it does smell good. All right, but this one, look how much smaller it is. I would have to sand it down quite a lot. I am not sanding a toothpick down, y'all. After 8. Dollar Tree has mints. There you go. Yep, Dollar Tree. The Dollar Tree. I'm frozen in time here. I have to wait. The thing is frozen in time. The thing is frozen in time. All right, so I got to go for a walk yet today. I have zero walks in besides going to the grocery store. Not yet. School's not out yet. Wow, school's been out because the kids are riding their bicycles like at all times of the day now. And it's 91 degrees here. Let me ask Alexa. It was 91 earlier. Alexa, what's the temperature outside?
Right now, it's 91 degrees Fahrenheit. Tonight, expect a low of 68 degrees.
I cleared a sinuses yesterday or the other day when I put the 2 drops in there, and I went like this. I was like, "Wow!" Alexa said, "June 2nd." Oh, you're out June 2nd. Hey, Demi, how you doing over on YouTube? All right, so Alexa, what's the temperature in Celsius for those over across the pond?
Right now, it's 32 degrees Celsius.
32 degrees Celsius.
Tonight, expect a low of 19 degrees.
19 degrees. That sounds really good, doesn't it? Tomorrow's the last day for kids in Charlotte. Yeah, this is the last day. Jesus, it was still in the 30s in Chicago. Larry, it is a warm day. It was hot like this yesterday too. It was very, very hot. Our school's out June 18th. Holy Moses, that's half the summer. Whew, 32. Yeah, it is a little warm out here. I'm gonna start taking off my jewelry, y'all, because I have to go for a walk. I gotta get the walk done. Either that or I gotta do it at like 7. I don't know. I should go live on the 2 parties that are going on and say, hey, I'll be probably putting those things back on. It is a long year. When did they start? Yeah, it's we were gonna get 23. What did I say? It was 32. It's hot here. It's 30. It's very hot. Hey, Demi. Demi, you're back over. You're over here now. You're all over the place. All right. So we made our coffee this week. We did a couple different types of coffees. We even made it in the blender. All right. It is good. Wow. Yeah, poor kids being in school in June. Whew. I remember in the old days, y'all, way back in the 60s and 70s, and like up to 81 when I graduated high school. We started the day after Labor Day, and we finished usually the second week in June. We finished the second week. We didn't go past even the second week. But it was usually the first or second week we were in there, and that was hoping that there was no snowstorms that took up a lot of days. Okay. Hey, Demi. Let's see. So anyway, we had the mystery show going on just for a few days. All right. School should never touch June, in my opinion, says Larry. Yeah, they should have. Well, see, now here in the South, they start back to school the first week of August. So the ones, so y'all that are getting out in June, all right, you don't go back until probably September. Hopefully, you don't go back to September. But here in Georgia, they go back in August. They go back in August. The class of 80. Hey, class of 81 here. Okay. You just had a 40-year anniversary, or what is that thing called? Graduation thing where you reunion. So I got the word out. We're having our 40th this year. I don't know if they're doing anything. I would actually drive up or go see them because I'm looking mighty fine, y'all, with that 50-pound weight loss. Yes, we do too. The last one I went to, my last class reunion, I went to one when Bryce was born, and that was 20 years ago. So I went to the 20 class reunion, and I had just had Bryce, and I was like 175 pounds. And then I was like 100 and probably 55, maybe 160 pounds at my last one, which was probably 10 years ago or so. About 10 years ago, we had another one that I was up in Pennsylvania. It was my first year back when I got divorced. Schools here get a bank holiday this weekend, break it up in July and go back the first week in September. There you go. We to August 24th. Oh, ours is like out first week. How long is the school break there? Right now until the first week of August. So it's like 2.5 months. About 2.5 months. Okay. It used to be not until after Labor Day. Yeah, Brenda, we didn't go in until after Labor Day. And that was really sad because my birthday is September 1st. And so I never had a birthday in school ever in my entire life. That was so sad, y'all. I don't remember. I don't think I ever had one in college. I don't remember that being that in college. But yeah, I was at September 1st. We always went back like the 5th, the 6th. And was like, oh, your birthday was last week, Oh, well, no big deal. I survived. My high school is defunct. Ours is too, but we have a grammar school reunion. Okay, so my high school is no longer exist. Okay, but the people, we still have our memory of it, and so there's a couple people that get together and say, "Hey, we're gonna meet for dinner over here. Let's go and do that." I'm frozen again here. How's That's how Americans spell it. Piano Man is in Macon hugging. Is he really? And Macon's about, I want to say 3 hours from here. Macon's from 3 hours. But if he comes over to Savannah, I'll drive up the hour and a half. It's an hour and a half to Savannah here. The grammar school gang is still tight groups, says Gary. We need a game. How do you say USA versus UK? USA versus UK. Oh, you mean like the boot of your car and our trunk of our car? And you had a couple other things. I'm like, what? When we all talk to each other like this, and like say Gemma goes live and Anne goes live and Aiden, and you're saying something, you're like, and trying to translate ingredients, that's a whole thing. You're like, whoa. Yep, the windscreen, or the windshield, right? Windscreen, is that a windshield? A windscreen, or is that a screen in the window? I have no idea. We should have Aiden do a what does this mean, and have Americans below, and then somebody else, an American, come up, and we have all the UK people right below, and we say, well, what do you think this is? Football. Yours is soccer. We call that soccer here, but we call football. I think that's concussion game. That is just so funny. Oh, I love making fun of our difference. I know it is the funniest thing, because you're like thinking, uh, zucchini is one of those words. We call it zucchini, and they call it courgettes. And I got that one right. I'm like, well, that's wrong. And then cream fraiche, I think isn't that sour cream? Like, what the heck? Lift, is that the elevator? Is that the elevator? Although some of the words are really cute, cookies and biscuits. Oh, no. So the cookies and biscuits are like plain cookies, like ginger snaps, but not quite. They are like they're not biscottis. They aren't as sweet as our cookies. They're not like peanut butter cookies or chocolate chip cookies or like anything out of a package cookies. They're like, but they're not Ritz crackers. They're not savory, but they're like bland crackers. They're bland. Like coffee. I think coffee. Aubergine. Yeah, I don't know what that is. What is that? Is that a cucumber? No, is that eggplant? I forget what that one is. A tea cookie. Yeah, similar to a tea cookie. Winky wonky donkey. A tea cookie. Yeah. Like shortbread cookie. It's like a shortbread, but not as fattening. It's more drier than a shortbread cookie. Eggplant. There you go. Oh my God. Serve them with coffee. There you go. Serve them with coffee or a little high tea. But when Bryce was a toddler and a young little lad, we used to have high tea, and I would have the teapot, and we'd have pour tea and have cream and put a little sugar, and we used the little tiny spoons and all my little spoons like this. I have like non-Pampered Chef spoons, and we would make our little tea, and then we'd have Weight Watcher cakes. And we would have like little tiny sandwiches that I made for up, and we would have tea together. And Bryce still remembers that. So if you have kids, definitely do a little tea party with them. Do a tea party, not a fake one, but a real one with them. And you can do like iced tea with them, okay? That's fine. And then put the little sandwiches on little tiny plates. It is the cutest thing to do with your grandkids. I'm telling you, this is great. And they call cigarettes something else, I think. Yeah, what is that? They call it something. Yeah, I lost y'all for a minute. Okay, they serve eggplant. Okay, but our English muffins are nothing like a nice crumpet. Yeah, that our English muffins are totally different. Although, there you go. The fag is the cigarette, and yeah, that's another word. Like fag was it's a cigarette over there, but it means like gay over here, and and then the other word that is misconstrued is queer, because when in the 1950s and 60s and 70s, actually not quite as many 70s, that was like meant odd. It just meant odd. It was like, oh, that's so queer. It's like we used to call each other that. Oh, you're queer. It's like, you're odd. We did not mean it the other way, okay? And so that's what we would call each other in the early 70s. Remember doing that? And my mom says, stop calling them that. You're like, oh my gosh. They call it that. There you go. Correct. There you go. So anyway, yeah, so all these terms that you're like, that does not mean that anymore. It does not mean it anymore. Oh, Bryce called me last night. He called me actually 2 nights in a row already. And the first night I was slightly depressed. Tuesday night I was so depressed. And that's why I think I needed the day off yesterday. And I was so glad Kim had called when she did. And she wasn't too far up the road that she turned around and came back. And we spent the day together. That was really good. Yeah, times are changing. That's like where your mom used to give you a dime and you used to put the dime in the shoe because you could walk around with a dime. And the dime was to call your mom because we had only had pay phones and you didn't have a cell phone, so you were gone. You're gone for the whole day. And if something happened, you had the dime to do the payphone thing, you know. And then it changed to a quarter, and a quarter was really hard on your feet. You couldn't put the quarter in your shoe, right? Mobile phone, yeah, the mobile phones. A call from Bryce and a visit from a friend. And no, it's really good. Bryce called me, I think, every single day this week going to be wonky. I'm thinking he called every single day, like Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. He called me every single day. Sometimes I'm like, what do you want? Why is it called a cell phone? Because you have to have a cell tower, so you have cell batteries. And I don't know. I have no idea. No idea why they call it that. But Bryce, he called yesterday. He was going to be doing some DoorDash up in Athens. He is looking at getting a second and even a third job up there during the summer. So I was surprised when he said he's going to do DoorDash yesterday. I was like, okay, you go do DoorDash. So I'll call him tonight and ask him, how did he do on DoorDash? And I told him, when you do DoorDash, all right, or any of those delivery services, make sure you take your water with you or your beverages and put it in a cooler and take a little snack, and do not go to Chick-fil-A and buy that stuff because then you're eating your profits. How's he doing with his girlfriend in the apartment? The girlfriend is at home with her parents, and she has a job on a food truck selling ice cones. And he said she's doing really good. She's also into equestrian arts, and so she exercises and does her horses. And he went there for the weekend. He got there, I'm not sure, Friday or Saturday, and he spent the weekend with them. I think he got there Saturday, and she took him horseback riding, and then they went on the parents' boat on Lake Lanier on Sunday. And then he called me on the way back to tell me that he was on his way back home. Let's see, how is he? He's doing really good. He also called me. Oh my gosh, y'all, this is like an update day today, and I didn't mean to go this long. So anyway, he called me, and his oil light was on. All right. And he called me last week, and I said, well, the oil's going to cost you about $75. Okay. $75. And he goes, oh, is that how much? He goes, I thought it was going to be $30. Like, I don't know where he's living. He must be living in the 1980s. So anyway, I said, no, it's going to be about that amount. And so he went there, and he went up to one of those speedy places, and they said, well, look at your thing. You still have another 2,000 miles to go. Your light just went on. It probably wasn't reset when I had it done when he was here last summer, because he doesn't travel very far. And so he said it was going to be $80. I said, well, that's fine. You know, it's about right. But they said that he did not need an oil change, and they showed him how to reset the light on the engine to get that oil light off. So he has another 2,000 miles to go before he gets an oil change. And the girlfriend's doing fine, and they're doing good. They haven't killed each other yet with because Bryce, his girlfriend has a lot of allergies, and one of them is the soy. And so he has to look at every single ingredient before they make it. All right. So, and there's other allergies that she has, like dairy allergies and stuff like that. But she's trying to build up her tolerance to some of the dairy. All right. This summer. But she carries an EpiPen around all the time. So that's good. Like, please don't come here, because I don't want to cook. I'm afraid I might kill her. So, I mean, accidentally. Okay. So hey, Captain, we have water, ice. Yeah, I need to drink some water. That's awesome. Hoping you are feeling much better, says Brenda to Lucia. Hey, Lucia, how are you doing? Lucia, thank you for dropping in the broadcast earlier, says Aiden. That looked delicious. Yeah, Aiden was cooking up a storm. I am a Pampered Chef consultant here, and we are having a mystery show this week. And so for every $25 you order on Pampered Chef here in the United States, you get one ticket to win the host rewards. The host rewards are going to be the June rewards, which is double host rewards. So the double means that once you get to $1,000, instead of $215 shopping spree, you'll have a $430 shopping spree. The last time that we had the double rewards, we did it in June of last year, and the person won $2,500 Pampered Chef shopping spree. It was Betty in Texas, okay, and that was like a phenomenal party. And I still have Bryce's note from me from last year, and I'll show it to you. It's still here from last July, and there's the note right there. Okay, there's my note that I keep right there from Bryce, and it keeps me motivated in my business. Okay, because I'm Pampered Chef. It's full time right now, and it says, "Congrats on your massive party. Thank you for everything you do, especially with helping pay for my furniture because we had to get furniture for his apartment. And I hope you have a great day at work. Love you, love Bryce." And so that's my little note that I just keep up there. Hey, Ellen, how are you doing? Yeah, there's Ellen again. See, that's the same person, just, touching the chin. We're going to touch the chin. All right, so you want to see Alexis 10 years ago? This is what Alexis looked like 10 years ago. See, when you get old, the day drop, and so there's Alexis 10 years ago. No, that's a lot. Yeah, it was $2,580 to be exact. Because when Kim was here last night, I pulled it up and said it was $2,580. That's just sweet. He's a good kid. Yeah, so he is trying to earn a little bit of dollars to help him out because we're not sending him anything up there. He has to get his own food and board. So anyway, he's making it. He's making it. So it's a good thing that he learns how to make a living and see how fast money goes. All right. So that's a good thing. Does she have those comments before, Alexis? Let me see. Half's team. Has she done those comments before, Alexis? Oh, yes. Yes. And that's just not the only one. Yeah, that's yeah. Yes. Do we order through you? Yes. You can order on the Mystery Show. The link is in my profile, and I'll put it right here. This one here, you can go into that link, or if you want, you can just send me a message saying, "Hey, Alexis, what's that direct link?" And I'll send you the direct link also. So yeah. So Lucia, yeah, that's our troll. That's the one that trolls Karen, the real Karen Watterson over in Oregon. She gets trolled. And myself, I'm trying to think of who else gets trolled by the same troll. There's a few. Oh, Randy Horton, he gets the same troll too, and it's the same thing. Same words, everything. I just call it the copycat troll because the person copies somebody else's picture and says the same thing over and over again. Just a copycat troll. Just keep it that way, right? All right. So hey, and Benita, there you go. Thanks, Captain. And Captain Rehab, he was in yours too. He was in your broadcast also a while back when you were doing something. So yeah. So we just, they just want attention. They are starved. They are starved. I always say that eating is a necessity, but that's not a necessity. Being starved for attention, a negative tension, but negative tension is, I guess, better than no attention, right? New laws coming to UK. If social media doesn't stop the hate crime online, they'll be fined big time coming soon. Well, how can you? Well, this is an app that it's being shared out to multi apps, and so we tried to get the one on Facebook earlier. I was over on my computer trying to get the one that was on Facebook. And when I'm done with these broadcasts, I go into Facebook and I actually delete every single one of that person's thing. And I not only block them, I ban that person. So you have to go in after each broadcast and go into the app and delete all the comments and block and ban the person. Ignore people. Yeah, they are. But sometimes I just like to, sometimes it's hard when the things keep on popping up. You're like, it's Facebook and Twitter that need to do more to stop. Yeah, but that's just going into a whole different topic, and we don't want to get in there. So anyway, we're all about food and eating it healthy. So it was a very busy, probably last 48 hours for me because yesterday we had a great day with Kim. I always used to call her Mary all the time. She goes, "As long as you don't call me late for dinner, I'm fine." So it was super fun meeting another broadcaster in person, and we had the best time. I'm just telling you, the best time. Never happens back in the MySpace days. I don't know what MySpace was. I started broadcasting. It will be 5 years. It'll be 5 years. June 1st. I've been broadcasting on social media this coming June 1st is my start date. And just for commemorate that, I found this in one of my pieces of paper. But this is my very first broadcast on Periscope when I went live June 1st. And I blocked 5 people. It was my very first broadcast, and I had 54 following, I was following 54 and I had 44 followers. And this is my very first one. Okay. And look, I even had dark hair back then. Remember these days? Some of you were with me way back then. And I only had 335 tapping hearts. 335 because Periscope gave you the first heart. Okay. So this here, if you ever start broadcasting here on Haps, take a screenshot of your first broadcast. Okay. And just keep it for like sakes on it. I'll check this. Okay. So anyway, you blocked 5 people on your first day. Probably some on there. It was probably earlier because I actually went live, or I created the account in April of 5 years ago, but it took me April and May, 2 months before I pushed that go live. All right. And my broadcasts are nowhere near what they were that very first broadcast. That very first broadcast was talking about food quotes. And my very first quote, I remember the first quote, is my mom gave us 2 choices to eat. Take it or leave it. And that was it. I broadcasted probably for 5-7 minutes, and that was it. All right. So that was pretty good. We only had, we didn't have that many people in there. So you have to start somewhere, all right, and start small, and you work your way up. And I get done with some broadcasts. I'm like, oh man, I forgot to tell them about this. I forgot to tell them about that. Like, oh, we also have, if you are looking for an income, you can actually become a Pampered Chef consultant for as low as $59. $59 kit includes the quick cooker over there for $59. Or you can do a $129 kit and get that grill, that Deluxe cooking grill. And there's some other small items that go with it. For $129, you can start your own summer business, okay? Or go for the big one, okay, with the air fryer in it. Yeah, the air fryer. The air fryer is $279, but you can get the consulting kit for $269 plus all the stuff that you want for your entire kitchen for $269 to become a Pampered Chef consultant. And I help you along your journey. Pampered Chef has a great educational program to teach you every single thing you need to know. But you need to spend 15 minutes here, 5 minutes there, and just do the little lessons that they give you. And you can learn the whole business. All right. I learned, it took me I've been doing this, 5.5 years now. I'll be 6 years into Pampered Chef come November 2nd, I think. 3rd, I forget what day it is. It's the beginning of November that I became a Pampered Chef consultant. But it took me, like I said, I found social media in April 5 years ago, and I went live. It took me 2 months to say, okay, I can go live. And we can help you here if you are wanting to become a broadcaster. Reach out to me. I would love to come into your broadcast, because when you invite people into your broadcast, like to bring them up, like beam them up, Scotty, you not only get your following, but you get my following or whoever's following that it's beamed up. And so it increases your numbers that way. Plus then they can read the comments for you while you're doing things. If you're cooking, I do cooking scopes. I show you how to cook, and I show you how to use your kitchen tools so that you can cook at home. All right. And lose weight. That's awesome. All right. So anyway, that's we are here to help you on your broadcasting journey. And again, it takes that. And believe me, every single time a broadcaster goes live, we question ourselves, and we're going right here. We're like, take a deep breath. I need a glass of water, y'all. Breathe out. One thing, have a glass of water there, so that when you talk fast like me, you take a sip of water and you slow down. Okay. You just, I saw this thing that instead of talking, it was on a how to broadcast. And instead of saying and so and okay, you pause and you think of the next thing you're going to say. I need to go get some water so I can slow down. All right. See, I said all right. You don't say all right. So instead, there I said so again. So you can catch yourself saying the connecting, the modifying words in your broadcast, so that you are talking. I said that in the right text. That's right. You're having someone else helps you. Yeah, if you're too shy, and you can do it. Oh, my mom's up. You can do it forward facing, that you don't have to do the face on face, because this is scary. Okay, going live and showing your face, it is scary, I'm telling you. But you can do the reverse way and do like a craft and do your hands or whatever. That's really easy. If you're on a laptop, you can't do it the other way. You can only do it this way, but there's other ways of getting around with that. So, but we would love to help you out, especially now that it's summer. You can do short little demonstrations of whatever you're doing, cooking. If you love to cook, reach out to me. I would love to help you. All right. You just say, hey, Alexis, I want you to come on my broadcast at 4 o'clock on Tuesday. I'm like, okay, put you down 4 o'clock Tuesday. Yeah. Yes, on the yeah. And you know who was a really good? She actually made a reference to this person, and I was like, yeah, that's correct. So she made a reference to, she did a couple different presidents, and the current one does too many uhs and stuff. But the other one, he spoke articulately, and instead of rambling, he paused and he thought of the next word that he was going to say, and it was Barack Obama. And I thought, and she showed a really good example of it, and I was like, there I said, like that's a really good example. I was like, so instead of just rambling on, take a pause, breathe in, and say, hey, everybody, it's Alexis, your Pampered Chef consultant. So, just FYI, we can learn something from everyone in any walk of life, no matter where you are in your life journey. It's just that we never stop learning. All right, whether it's how to flip an egg. Like, I didn't learn how to cook until I was 42, y'all. 42. I did not cook like consistently until I was 42. And the only reason I learned how to cook was because Bryce was 3 years old and I needed to feed the kid. Otherwise, I'd probably go to jail because he would have been starving her on the same old chicken nuggets and whatever else I was feeding them. So I learned how to cook to feed my child. All right. You don't have to cook to feed your husband, because your husband has, or your wife or whatever, your husband has 2 hands, 2 legs. All right. Unless he doesn't. Okay. But they can feed themselves. So you do not go to jail not feeding your husband or your spouse. Okay. But you will go to jail if you don't feed your kid. I'm telling you the honest truth. That's the reason I learned how to cook, so I could feed Bryce. Now I'm learning how to refeed myself so that I can maintain a healthy weight for me. All right. And over the last 2 years, we've cut back so much that I've lost 50 pounds. 50 pounds in 2 years. You're at 50 pounds in 2 years. You're like, wow, that's a lot. But it took me 3 years to gain 40 of that pounds. All right. Life lessons with Alexis. Exactly. So it's never too late to learn how to cook. You can always get eggs. All right. And learn how to flip an egg. Remember, I love flipping eggs, y'all. I would come in here and eat an egg a day and broadcast an egg, but y'all get tired of eggs. Y'all get tired of eggs. I did have my friend Julie reach out to me today, and she actually bought a 10-inch fry pan with the 5 1/4 cup or 4 lid that goes with it, that she can make. And she got the whipped cream maker so she can make the fluffy omelet. And her handle broke. And I've never seen a handle broke like this. I'm going to get that out. Hold on a second. So her handle, I said, well, take a picture of it. Let me see it. And so it wasn't broken on the inside. This whole thing came off. All right. And so I called Pampered Chef, said, no problem. We'll send her a new handle. Her new handle is being sent to her. I'm like, how did that thing come off? Like, it's like sort of embedded on there. So I'm like, it could have been a manufacturer defect, but we take care of our customers. And that's what I want you to do. So if something's wrong with one of your products or you don't like it, just reach out to me. No big deal. We either send it back if you use it within 30 days. If you say you're using, like, this isn't working for me, we send it back and then you get something else. Another person, I forget what party it was on. Oh, it was on Thrive, Survive and Thrive, the cancer recovery. And the person ordered this, all right? And she said she couldn't figure it out. So I went live here on Haps and I shared it out and I showed how to use this, all right? Now, it wasn't the problem of how to use it, is that she had arthritis and it was a little bit too hard for her to push in and out, all right? Sorry if I'm pointing somebody out, but I didn't understand the problem until she actually said, no, I can't, my arthritis hurts me. All right. Because I have a couple people here that do have arthritis, and I have a tester. And I was like, hey, can you use this? So she called me, all right, and she wanted another tool. And so I called Pampered Chef and I said, she wants to replace this with this. I don't know what it was. And they said, okay, we're going to let her keep this. Oh, she had a call. She had to call this one because the show wasn't submitted yet. So she called Pampered Chef. The customer service person says, keep this. We're just going to send you this. Okay. So that was really a really good thing that I couldn't call for her because the party wasn't submitted and I didn't have a number for it. So I had her call. I gave her the number. All right. I gave her all the numbers. And she said, thank you so much. That was a pleasant thing. And she said to keep it. And I'm getting the other thing sent to me. So I was impressed with Pampered Chef myself with that one. So, something may not work for you because, maybe you have a dexterity problem. Okay. And say, hey, this isn't working for me. What's the name of the product that you were cooking the asparagus with? Oh, man, that's a deluxe. Oh man, that was great. That one here, it's this deluxe grill and griddle. I want to make this so bad, but I don't want to gain weight. And that's another thing. I have a problem. I would make food, but I have to eat it, y'all. And this is the pizza. We've done this pizza on the stovetop already, but we haven't done it on the deluxe grill and griddle. And this one here has the griddle or the grill, and it also has grills, and it also has waffles. I asked Kim if she wanted waffles today. She said no. I was like, really? You don't want a waffle? I wanted to make waffles this morning. I love that one here. This one here. This. So you can do like a flat top griddle or a grill. All right. And then it also has plates that you switch out and you can make the waffles. And they are the best and crispiest waffles. I haven't even gotten up to making thick waffles yet. We've only done crispy waffles. I'm like, skip it. I love crispy waffles. And that's another thing. I always think, oh, if I like it, you like it. Sometimes you may not like it, but I love it. Love it, love it. So anyway, that's that. So Kim came in and she was touching all my tools and stuff like that, which is really cool. She's like, oh, I like this. And she liked we're really long today. I'm a long-winded. I use P28 wrap to make a pizza without the carbs. I use, all right, so I'll show you. So this is the one that Kim liked. The rapid press mandolin that does all the French fry cuts and the shred it and the slicing and stuff like that. And I did go to the grocery store and I got some stuff to make salad. So we'll make a salad with that probably tomorrow. Okay. This is what I use. All right. So instead of using bread, all right, and I told this person at Weight Watchers today, I use this thing called OLE, Extreme Wellness. All right. And these are 10-inch tortillas that fit perfectly into my 10-inch pan. And I make my tortillas, and I made a quesadilla today with these, but it's only 1 point. All right. And then we have this one here that's high in fiber. And then there's another one that is orange, sun-dried tomatoes. Okay. I'm lazy with salads. I need a new idea. Oh, I love salads. We just, I can only eat so much. And then I can make so much, y'all. But I got Brussels sprouts today. I got the cucumber today, tomatoes. I got cilantro. I want to make a Southwest salad or the cowboy caviar. That one's really good. I eat that just the way it is. Yes. So let's see. Does everything have a warranty? Yes. Everything has a warranty, whether it's a 1-year warranty, 3 years, I think it's 5 years, and a lifetime. The lifetime is for the knives and the pots and pans. Okay. The pots and pans have a lifetime warranty, not the rock rocks, but the nonstick and the stainless steel have a lifetime warranty. But other things just have a 1, 3, or 5-year thing. And the way you can read it is on here. There's usually a little tiny circle, like right here, like this pancake shaker bottle. It is 1. It has a 1 on it. All right. But like this double burner, that's an outdoor indoor grill. That's a 1 year. Let me find. Oh, here. These cool and serve bowls. It says 3 years on that. Okay. The whisk. 3 years. All right. And you can call me. Like I had my friend Shelly. She messaged me yesterday and she sent me a picture of one of her stoneware that broke. And I'm like, oh shoot, Bruni, your stoneware broke? I was like, okay. So she goes, well, can I get it replaced? Is it under warranty? I was sorry to say, she was one of my very first shows that I did in APO. She was over in Japan, and she's with the military. And I did a show in Japan, and she had 5 large, heavy boxes with stoneware that got shipped from the United States all the way over to Japan. And a month or two later, she got all shipped back to I think she went to Oklahoma at the time. And so then she moved to, I think, Maryland she's in now. So anyway, she moves around with the military. So Shelly says, well, can we get it replaced? I'm like, well, let me look at when your last party was. Her last party was 4 years ago, and the stoneware is a 3-year warranty. I said, time goes by fast when you're having fun. So anyway, that was another call I got yesterday, or message I got yesterday on a warranty one. So you just let me know, and I'll look it up, because I have all your information is in my system. And if you say, hey, Alexis, I bought this like 5 years ago from you, or I don't know when I bought this, can you check on it? And I'll have to go through your whole order. Now, some of them, y'all have a lot of orders, and I got to figure out where it's at. But we can look at your orders. All right. So anyway, I want to thank everybody for coming in. We're at almost an hour and 24 minutes. I was only going to come in for like 20 minutes, y'all. An hour later, Alexis is still talking, and I got to go for a walk and get my mom. I got to get my mom's dinner ready too. So, hello, Melanie Faye. How you doing? All right. So if you know of anybody that wants a party, we just signed Carol up for number 2 spot right here. We still have 2 more spots before I get a pie in my face, and we need that done before the end of the week, y'all. So get that. And we also have the mystery show going on for the people in the United States. When you order, $25, including shipping and tax. For every $25, you get 1 ticket to the Host Rewards. Bye. I am. So anyway, you get the host reward. So the link is in the profile, or message me. You know where I am. Here it is. There we go. AlexisC CanDo. It's just go into the host thing there, and it'll be right there. Okay. Hey, Brenda. Thank you for Alexis. It was great watching you. Thank you, Lucia. I really appreciate it. Go back and watch the one from yesterday at the what is it called? Driftwood Beach. That was a lot of fun yesterday, where we had a Periscope Haps meetup of another broadcaster. All right. So thanks for coming in. I'll see you all next time.